If you think about it, life is a journey of problem solving. You've been doing it all your life already. One problem after another, big problems and little problems. The thing is, when we only feel good when we've solved it, then we feel crappier a whole lot more than we need to. Feel good problem solving, being able to feel good while we solve problems. Far out, it doesn't get too much better than that. So how do we do it? It involves using our inner guidance system, our own utterly unique combination of the 5 ways of feeling: mental feel, emotional feel, physical feel, energy feel and heart feel. I am convinced that most of the problems in the world come from not understanding that other people don't feel like us. We all have our unique natural strength, our unique natural talent for one or more of these feels. So when I talk about these feels, some of them will resonate with you and some of them won't, and that's perfectly normal because we're all unique. I'll talk about mental feel first. There's an expansive feeling of rightness when those of us with a natural strength in mental feel use those creative problem-solving thoughts and ideas that are characteristic of mental feel. The other side of it, the worrying that can stop us sleeping at night, or the brain in overwhelm that's just thinking, is also our mental feel at work. Both sides of mental feel, the feel good and the don't feel good, are our inner guidance system at work. When mental feel is our natural strength and when we use it the way it was designed, then the feel good part of mental feel, the problem solving thoughts and ideas, become the predominant way that we experience it, and the worry side gets less and less until it almost disappears. I've seen so many depressed people turn depression around, sometimes incredibly easily, when they're at last using their mental feel the way it was designed. Apart from anything else, the health benefits of sleeping better is huge. Mental feel is a problem-solving gift to the world. Then we come to emotional feel. When emotional feel is our natural strength, when we use it as guidance, the way it was designed, then we spend mega more time in the feel-good emotions like love and peacefulness and happiness, curiosity, excitement and joy, and shorter times in emotions like fear and anger and frustration, sadness and grief and shame and guilt. But both sides of emotional feel are our guidance system at work and are of value to us. People who are easily emotionally overwhelmed are often considered too sensitive, and they're another group of people that are so misunderstood by those who feel differently. That emotional sensitivity is a life-changing, problem-solving gift when you know how to use it. It's not a burden at all. Then we have physical feel. When we feel good, we have physical feelings of health and well-being. Easy breaths, regular heartbeat, a strength in good posture, all the angles of your body working to create a feeling of smooth movement. The other side of physical feel is tension, discomfort, pain, illness, restricted breathing, rapid and irregular heartbeat. Using both sides of physical feel as the guidance that it was designed means that we spend more and more time physically feeling good and shorter times feeling crappy. I've seen some phenomenal physical healing take place when physical feel is used as the guidance that it is. Energy feelings are hard to describe in words. Think of a school of fish or a tight flock of birds who in the tiniest split second all turn at exactly the same time or find their way to places they've never been to before. They're all using energy feel. Horse riders who've experienced oneness with their horse will often describe a circular energy flowing between horse and rider. There's a whole group of people like artists and musicians, just as an example, who tend to have energy feel as their natural strength. Both sides of energy feel are our inner guidance system at work and just as important as each other. When we use it the way it was designed, we spend more and more time feeling the sweet, feel-good flow of energy within us and between us and others, and less of the stagnant, stuck or explosive stuff. Heart feelings are such a big deal and another very misunderstood way of feeling. These tend to be the super gentle people. When a heart feel is your natural strength, then there's a natural inclination to look behind someone's behaviour and actions to notice what's really going on. These people are easily into unconditional love and tend not to judge and blame others easily. The other side of heart feel, these people can almost literally feel their hearts being torn apart with anguish. When their heart feel is used to look behind the blame and judgment, when their heart feel is used to look behind the behaviour to see what's really going on the way it was designed, then unconditional love becomes the predominant experience and anguish gets less and less until it almost disappears. Can you imagine the power of this way of feeling when it's used for problem solving? Like the other feelings, both sides of heart feel are just as important as each other in their guidance. When heart feel is our natural strength and we're guided by our hearts, then we feel less and less anguish. In terms of problem solving, this next fact is incredibly important. There is a commonality of life force between all living things. We are all one. Because we are all one, we can actually feel our connection to others, and we feel that connection with the same 5 feels that we've just been talking about. That literally means that not everything we feel is ours. Sometimes there's something to know or do for or about someone else, person or animal. In terms of problem solving, this is an incredible opportunity to understand someone else and resolve even big conflicts without compromising. This is why I am so passionate about the possibility of solving conflicts without compromising. And it's possible when we're using our inner guidance system the way it was designed. Feel-good problem solving is simple when it starts with feeling good. Then we follow our inner guidance system and our connection to others, all of which gets stronger and easier the more we use it, to move through the small day-to-day stuff, easily solving even the bigger problems of life. Using our own natural talents for the way we feel, we can solve even the big world-sized problems creatively. The more we solve stuff like this, the more we move through life like this, the better we get at it. The longer and longer times we spend feeling good, the less and less times we spend feeling crappy. Yes, it's that simple and that big. Peacefulness and feeling good in our corner of the world, peace in the world itself. This kind of routine, feel-good problem solving can transform people's lives. I see it over and over and over again. Here's the thing. This stuff cannot be taught. It cannot be copied from someone else successfully. We're all utterly unique, so it can only be experienced. And experiential learning that'll knock your socks off, that is exactly what we do here. And it starts with feeling good. We do free seminars from time to time so you can see and feel how we work with this experiential learning. You'll find a link to seminars and clinics below this video.